Natalie from the Colorstock Library, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this little library friend. This little ladybug. The library ladybug. He flies in our library. Little wings, and he's made out of 2 paper plates. When you come for a summer reading program, we're going to give you a little kit that'll have all the things on how to make them. But we are expecting you to have some things at home, just basic things like scissors, a marker, some tape, and of course a trash bag for his little wings that flutter in the wind. So, if you will come with me, I will show you what we need to do to put them together. Okie doke, so to make this little dude, this is a kit that we're gonna be giving you. So let's see what all is in here. Supplies included black plate, red plate, fasteners, and black and white construction paper. It also looks like there's pipe cleaners. Must be for these guys. Okay, I'm gonna just dump this out. Loop. Okay, so the black plate is gonna be his body, and the red plate we're going to cut into wings. There are instructions on the back of the supply list, so I'm gonna follow those. Okay, so hack off the top. Top is hacked. Okay, now we are gonna cut this down the center-ish. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's a ladybug. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, I'm gonna take a marker and mark the little dots with these little fasteners. So we can fasten the little wings to the main body. So they'll go up in the top corners, like this, maybe a little bigger. Sure. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to poke these through so we can get these little fastener guys inside of there. It doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be a large hole. Just needs to be large enough to where we can get those little fasteners through. Come on. You should probably get an adult to help you with this. Because I am already technically an adult, I do not get help. And be very careful not to stab myself. Very careful. Hey, holes. Okay. Now, these are gonna have to go on him. Okay, so here, yeah, those attach there. I'm going to try and mark. Okay, I can see it. Because we need those to line up. Very careful. Ta-da! Okay. But before I'm going to attach those, we do need to get these little plastic bag wings on here. So I'm going to get these and set them aside and take my plastic bag that I have and cut out little rectangles to serve as these wings. So I guess you can just make them whatever size you want them to be. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna do a big old rectangle and then cut it in half. Doesn't have to be perfect. He is but a bug. Okay. Got these little rectangle dudes cut. I'm gonna throw this aside. Not gonna bother with that anymore. Okay. Now, let's see here. These underneath his wings are just taped on apparently, so I will be doing that. Okay, so wings. Just going like that. Then I'll tape them like here underneath the wings. So I'm gonna squish them up, arrange them so the wings will cover it. Grab a piece of tape and stick them down. Gonna do that for the other side. Crunch, 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 crunch. Stick them where the wings will cover them. So like the red wings. Tape. And stick them. Hey, okay. Now, gonna get these boys. And, guess I'll go ahead and do that. Sticking the little fasteners through the holes I cut earlier. Do one wing at a time. Stick them through, it'll be on the other side of the plate. And then we're gonna fold these over to hold them there. Now this guy can move, and these are underneath. Okay, so we're gonna do that again for the second wing. Shove it through, flip it over, and fold them. Cool. This is working out surprisingly well. Okay, so now I guess I'll cut out his eyes. His eyes and his little dots. So in your little kit, you should have white for his eyeballs and black for his spots. If you want to, while you're cutting out the spots, you can cut him out some pupils for his eyes. But since I already got a marker that I was using to dot where I was gonna stick the holes, I think I'll just like scribble in there for his pupils. I think that'll be fine. Be less cutting on my part. Okay, I'm gonna cut some dots.
It's easier to hold because they're still and just rotate the paper.
One. How many dots do I want? That is the question. You know what? That's pretty good. Maybe like smaller ones on the insides. Let's see if I can do a smaller circle. Now I guess I will tape these down. So I'm gonna take my little tape and fold them into a little bitty tube. Bloop. I'm gonna do that for all of these. These guys are really small, so I'm gonna do the tube that I was doing earlier, but then I think I'll cut it in half so it'll actually fit my dots.
I'm gonna do a tube. Yeah, take scissors, cut the tube in half. So I have two tiny stickies instead of one long sticky.
And stick. Ta-da! Okay. Now I will do his eyeballs. So I guess I will cut these out. I'm gonna try and cut as close to the line as possible, so like my ladybug doesn't have pink eye. Actually, you know what? I'll just fold it over so the red's on the bottom. Okie doke. Looks like these guys need to go over here. Before I stick them on, I'm gonna start scribbling some pupils. So a dot. Oh goodness, that would be a terrifying little ladybug. Okay. They're too small. It looks like a very frightening little ladybug, so you just gotta make them bigger and bigger until it's cute. Larger eyes generally mean cuter. Now I'm gonna glue these little eyes over here. I say glue, but I'm just using tape because that's what I have. Now let's see here, the little antenna out of this. So let's fold them in half. Then let's see here. One of these gets bent this way, the other one gets bent that way. Cool. And flatten this bit with my finger. So I'll have something to hold on to. Now I'm gonna take a piece of tape and tape on this little antenna we just made. Ta-da! Okay, now this guy's a lot rounder than this guy. So I'm gonna smush the plate this direction. I'm gonna crush him inside out. Don't be afraid if any of these pop off because they're just taped on. You can just get more tape. Okay. I guess we have a little ladybug now. I'm glad that you enjoyed watching me make this little ladybug. Be sure to send your photos of the ones that you make yourself. I really am curious if you like made different eyes or what they turned out like. If you enjoyed this project, be sure to come pick up our next Make a Take. We'll be doing a paper jellyfish and there'll be a video for that one as well. So be sure to come give us a visit, okay?